beautiful thing for me about her journey is this idea of like reparenting the adult. Obviously, there's that hierarchical structure of being a parent to a child. You teach the child and all that, but I think oftentimes we lose sight of what's so special and beautiful about the child is that their unstructuredness and their uncompartmentalizedness, their just pure beingness, reminds us of the greatest parts of ourselves before we have to choose a profession and do this. They're just bundles of joy. And so she kind of comes and reparents me and says, hey, guy, remember what this is about? And he does, and she brings him home to this beautiful woman, you know?
She starts off as an awkward teenager, and she's not comfortable in her own skin. She's being bullied at school. You know, there's a lot of very relatable things going on for her, and I think it's really you know, empowering for young girls to see her come into her power herself. You know, she is able to face the darkness within her, her own insecurity, and become a warrior, you know, and bring her whole family back together. And you know, I don't think, you know, at the beginning of the film she doesn't really have great self-esteem, and to find her go on that huge journey is so uplifting.
I didn't know about the book. I hadn't read the script. I really wanted to meet her, so I kind of used it as a pretext to meet her. And then I met her, and within 10 minutes I was in the film. So it goes to show you the power of Ava, and it was really the grand scale of her vision, which was to put something positive and loving out into the world, and I wanted to be a part of that.
There's one moment, I think, in the first tessering moment where Oprah says, you know, all you have to do is find the right frequency and be who you are. And I was like, ah, that's the key to life. The idea of, you know, being centered in who you are, knowing that you're enough, being authentic to yourself, you know, and then you can really fly and you know, be powerful. And I took a lot of that from it.
A film about love would be relevant now, or 100 years ago, or 100 years from now. It maybe seems particularly more apropos and necessary now, just because of what's happening that's so violent and awful in our world. But the theme of love is the theme of being a human being, I think, and that's what Ava wanted to put across, is that to be human is to love, to be human is to have family, to be human is to be communal, and if we lose sight of that, then we kind of lose precisely what makes us human.
And spreading the light over darkness, I think that's something that is so relevant to today. And this incredibly diverse cast, I think, you know, it's really a celebration of women, and a celebration of diversity and the world that we are living in, that is reflected in how we all look on screen.